In the world of entrepreneurship, one phrase can make you feel like you've hit a brick wall. I'll get back to you. But what if I told you that this seemingly polite response is actually filled with opportunity? It's true. In fact, a study by InsideSales.com shows that 80% of sales require at least 5 follow-ups. That's right, 5. So before you think you've lost a potential client, consider this. What happens next could make all the difference between closing the deal or letting it slip away. In this video, we're going to dive deep into strategies that will turn "I'll get back to you" into a resounding yes. Stay tuned for actionable tips, surprising facts, and powerful techniques to transform those hesitant replies into long-lasting relationships and profitable partnerships. Chapter 1. The Art of the Follow-Up. Turning "I'll get back to you" into a yes. In the world of entrepreneurship, hearing "I'll get back to you" can feel like a dead end. But don't be discouraged. This phrase is often just a pause, not a full stop. The key is knowing how to follow up effectively. A well-timed follow-up is one of the most powerful tools in your entrepreneurial toolkit. In fact, 80% of sales require 5 follow-ups, according to the National Sales Executive Association. That means, if you give up too soon, you might miss out on a deal that was just one email away. But timing is crucial. If you follow up too soon, you risk coming off as pushy, too late, and the opportunity might slip away. So, how do you strike the perfect balance? The trick is knowing the right time to reach out. Studies show that the best time to follow up is between 2 to 5 days after your last conversation. This keeps the conversation fresh without overwhelming the client. When following up, always add value. Instead of just asking, "Did you think about it?" try something like, "I thought you might find this article useful in relation to our conversation." This shows that you're not just following up for your benefit, but you're genuinely thinking about the client's needs. Providing useful resources can help build trust and position you as a knowledgeable, helpful partner. Another strategy is to personalize the follow-up. It can be tempting to send a generic message, but personalized follow-ups are much more likely to yield results. According to Yesware, emails with personalized subject lines are 26% more likely to be opened. Whether it's referencing a specific pain point or a detail from your last meeting, make the follow-up feel custom-tailored. In the digital age, staying top of mind can be a game-changer. Tools like CRM systems can help you schedule reminders, ensuring you never miss a follow-up opportunity. The beauty of these tools is that they take the guesswork out of the equation, allowing you to focus on nurturing relationships. Fun fact: a study by the Harvard Business Review found that salespeople who responded within an hour were 7 times more likely to have meaningful conversations with potential clients than those who waited longer. This shows that speed can make all the difference in converting "I'll get back to you" into a yes. Chapter 2. The Power of the "Not Now." What it really means for your business. When clients say, "I'll get back to you," it's easy to interpret it as a polite way of saying no. But in reality, "not now" can be a golden opportunity waiting to be unlocked. Entrepreneurs often overlook the value in a "not now" response, assuming it's a rejection. However, research suggests that many clients who delay their decision are simply buying time to evaluate their options or await more information. This is where understanding your client's decision-making process comes into play. By following up strategically, you can stay in the loop and position yourself as the solution when they're ready. In fact, 60% of customers say no at first because they need more information. This means a timely follow-up could be just what they need to reconsider your offer. One unique way to turn a "not now" into a yes is to ask questions that invite further discussion. Instead of letting the conversation fizzle out, ask, "What would need to change for you to move forward?" This simple question opens the door to a more detailed discussion and helps you understand the client's hesitations. It's not about being pushy, but rather about gaining insights that can help you offer a better solution. Another key factor to consider is timing. The moment when a client is ready to move forward might not be now, but if you stay engaged, you can position yourself perfectly when their need becomes urgent. According to HubSpot, 82% of sales occur after 5 follow-ups. So, even if a client isn't ready now, persistence can pay off in the long run. Moreover, understanding that "not now" can also mean "not with this offer" is important. If a client isn't ready to move forward, consider asking for feedback on your proposal. This helps you identify areas of improvement and also shows that you value their opinion. Clients appreciate when entrepreneurs are open to feedback, as it fosters a sense of collaboration. Remember, patience is key. Not now, doesn't close the door, it just buys time. Treat these moments as opportunities to nurture the relationship. According to Salesforce, 79% of customers say they prefer to work with businesses that are patient and provide long-term value. Chapter 3. Timing is everything. When to give space and when to push. Knowing when to give space and when to push forward is a skill every entrepreneur needs to master. Timing truly is everything. If you push too hard, too soon, you risk alienating potential clients. On the flip side, if you wait too long, they may lose interest or forget about you altogether. According to Bain & Company, the most successful entrepreneurs know when to push and when to step back, based on their deep understanding of the client's needs. So, how do you know when to push? The answer lies in the signals clients give you during your interactions. If they're asking questions, showing interest, or discussing next steps, these are all signs that you can push a little further. In these moments, it's helpful to have a clear call to action, whether it's scheduling a meeting or providing more details about your product. Conversely, if a client seems hesitant or non-committal, it might be time to give them some space. According to Inc. magazine, 68% of customers say they backed out of a deal because they felt pressured by the sales rep. This underscores the importance of reading the client's mood and respecting their timeline. One effective strategy is to space out your follow-ups in a way that makes them feel less intrusive. Rather than bombarding them with daily emails, try reaching out every few days or once a week. This gives them time to process the information and doesn't overwhelm them with constant reminders. Remember, it's also about managing your own emotions. It's easy to feel frustrated if you don't get an immediate response, but staying patient can be your greatest asset. Entrepreneur and author Grant Cardone emphasizes that persistence is essential, but it's also about being smart in how you approach your clients. It's also helpful to have a few tactics in your back pocket for when the timing is right to push. For example, consider offering a limited time discount or bonus if they act quickly. This can create a sense of urgency without being overly pushy. A study by the CMO Council found that 60% of customers said that limited time offers influenced their buying decisions. In the end, successful entrepreneurship isn't about pushing hard at every turn. It's about knowing when to accelerate and when to ease off. By paying attention to the timing and needs of your clients, you can increase the likelihood of transforming an "I'll get back to you" into a lucrative business opportunity. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips on entrepreneurship and sales strategies that actually work. Chapter 4. Beyond the "I'll get back to you," building urgency without being pushy. Creating a sense of urgency is essential for any entrepreneur, especially when clients say, "I'll get back to you." But how do you build urgency without turning people off? The key is to strike a balance between providing value and highlighting why acting quickly is in the client's best interest. According to Harvard Business Review, urgency often works because it taps into the fear of missing out, or FOMO. People don't want to be left behind, and understanding this can give you the upper hand in your sales approach. The first step is to give your client a reason to act now. Offer a limited time discount or a special deal to incentivize a quicker decision. This can be a game changer in turning hesitation into action. In fact, Salesforce reports that 50% of buyers are more likely to make a purchase when offered a time-sensitive incentive. However, be mindful of how you communicate this urgency. You don't want to sound desperate or like you're pressuring the client. Instead, position your offer as an opportunity they don't want to miss, but without the hard sell. For example, instead of saying, "You need to act now or you'll miss out," try something like, "We're offering this promotion for a limited time, and I'd love for you to take advantage of it." Another technique is to remind the client of the benefits they'll gain by acting sooner. Focus on the value they'll receive and the problems your product or service will solve. When you make it about their needs rather than just pushing for a sale, you create a sense of urgency that feels natural and appealing. Research by Bain & Company suggests that clients who feel their needs are genuinely being addressed are more likely to take action quickly. If your product or service solves a problem they are currently facing, they will be more inclined to move forward when they feel like they are losing out on a valuable solution. One strategy to add urgency is to highlight what's at stake. If your product could potentially improve their business or save them time, make sure they know how much they could lose by waiting too long. But again, it's about showing the value, not pushing them too hard. Remember that urgency works best when it's tied to the real benefits of your offer. Fun fact: research by McKinsey found that 35% of customers made faster decisions when they felt a sense of urgency. This shows that urgency can actually speed up the buying cycle, making it easier for entrepreneurs to close deals faster. Chapter 5: The Psychology of Objections. Why clients say no, and how to flip it. Objections are a normal part of the sales process, and learning how to handle them is crucial for entrepreneurs. When clients say, "I'll get back to you," or even outright say, "No," it's often not a rejection of you personally. It's a result of the client's concerns or perceived risks. Understanding the psychology behind these objections can help you turn them into opportunities. One common reason clients hesitate is fear of making the wrong decision. According to Forbes, 45% of buyers experience anxiety when making a purchasing decision. This fear is completely normal, but it also means that you, as an entrepreneur, have an opportunity to guide them through the decision-making process. Acknowledge their concerns and provide reassurances by showcasing testimonials, case studies, or examples of how your product or service has benefited others in similar situations. Another reason clients hesitate is a lack of information. Often, they just don't have enough details to feel confident in moving forward. By following up with additional data, research, or personalized examples, you can help fill in the gaps. HubSpot reports that 65% of buyers say they want more information before making a decision. This means your job isn't done once you've had the first conversation. It's about nurturing the client with the right information until they're ready to buy. One technique that can help you overcome objections is the feel, felt, found method. When a client voices an objection, you respond by saying something like, "I understand how you feel. Others have felt the same way, but here's what they found." This not only shows empathy but also reframes their objection by sharing a solution. Another strategy is to ask probing questions to uncover the root of the objection. Sometimes, clients say, "I'll get back to you," because they're uncertain, but they may not directly express why. By asking, "What's holding you back from moving forward?" you encourage them to voice their true concerns. This helps you address the issue head-on and move closer to a decision. In addition, understanding that objections often signal a desire for more value can change your approach. If a client is hesitant, they may be looking for a better deal or additional benefits. By emphasizing the long-term value of your offer, you can help shift their perspective and turn a no into a yes. Interesting statistic. According to InsideSales.com, 44% of salespeople give up after one follow-up, even though 80% of sales require 5 follow-ups. This shows that persistence is key in handling objections effectively and turning hesitation into a positive outcome. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to handle objections and turn hesitation into profitable results. Chapter 6: Closing the Loop. How to turn "I'll get back to you" into long-term partnerships. Turning a single "I'll get back to you" into a lasting partnership is the ultimate goal for any entrepreneur. It's not just about closing the sale, it's about building long-term relationships that generate repeat business and referrals. To do this, entrepreneurs need to focus on nurturing the client relationship after the initial contact. The first step in this process is to remain engaged. Even if the client isn't ready to move forward right away, showing continued interest and support can build trust. A simple follow-up that shows you care, rather than just pushing for a sale, goes a long way. In fact, Salesforce found that 89% of customers are more likely to buy from companies that offer proactive customer service. Building a long-term relationship also means staying in touch with value-added content. Whether it's sending useful resources, updates on your business, or relevant industry news, staying on their radar in a non-salesy way keeps the door open for future opportunities. According to Content Marketing Institute, 70% of consumers prefer learning about a company through articles rather than ads, which means your follow-ups should offer something that's genuinely helpful. One effective strategy for turning a client into a long-term partner is offering them personalized solutions. When a client sees that you truly understand their needs, they're more likely to stick with you. Take the time to tailor your approach, whether through custom proposals, special offers, or personalized recommendations. Clients appreciate when they feel valued and understood. It's also important to track and measure your success. By monitoring how clients respond to your follow-ups and offers, you can fine-tune your approach and increase your chances of creating lasting partnerships. CRM systems and analytics tools can help you keep track of all interactions and ensure that you never miss a follow-up opportunity. Lastly, always show appreciation. Whether it's a thank you note or a small gesture of gratitude, acknowledging your client's time and business makes them feel valued. Dale Carnegie, in his classic book How to Win Friends and Influence People, emphasizes that a person's name is, to that person, the sweetest sound in any language. Personal touches, like remembering their name or something specific about them, can go a long way in creating lasting partnerships. Final insight. According to McKinsey, 70% of customers who had a positive experience with a brand are likely to become repeat buyers. By turning that, "I'll get back to you," into an ongoing conversation, you can create a foundation for long-term success. VY57 clients say, "I'll get back to you." And you say,